Hi, I'm Ed Russo with Plan Perfection Florist. I've been in business 8 years, and in those 8 years I've done some phenomenal events until now. Maria came to me, her and her fiance, and they wanted me to put this wedding together for them and be over the top and incredible. So they spared no expense. They haven't given me a budget, and any suggestions that I've had, she's not only gone with them, but they've actually added to them. So it's going to be a really incredible event, especially for just 100 people. It really shocked me that they are doing as much as they're doing. And let me just kind of walk you through the event. Friday night, or Thursday, people are going to start arriving, so we're shuttling everyone in from the airport, which is about an hour drive out to the location, which is at the tip of Captivo. Phenomenal, beautiful location, South Seas Resort. Once the guests arrive, Friday we're doing a golf tournament for the guys. It's a 3-par golf tournament. We did custom shirts, which will have their logo on them as well. While the guys are playing golf, the girls will be doing a spa day where she's rented a villa. They'll actually be out there the whole week in the villa, but the masseuse will come to the house, do all the girls' massages, whatever they like to do. They're doing facials and spa activities, I guess. And then Friday night will be the welcome party. I'm going to do the rehearsal with the bridal party at South Seas. I'm going to do the rehearsal at where the ceremony location is, and then everyone will arrive for the welcome party. The welcome party is going to have steel drum entertainment. She's doing custom ice sculptures. It's at the restaurant there. It's the Overlook restaurant, which overlooks the golf. It's a really beautiful location, and it overlooks their pools, which have just been redone because of the hurricane. They actually redid the whole resort. It's beautiful. The guests can obviously look over it's all outside, but it's on I believe it's the 3rd floor of the restaurant. It's very pretty. They had the teakwood tables, so we really didn't cover the tables, and we went with custom bamboo tropical centerpieces for the bar, and we're doing floral for the centerpieces as well. And then once she's bringing in the menu's extensive. It's phenomenal. The menu's going to be fabulous. And then we're into Saturday. Saturday, the bridesmaids will be getting dressed at the villa that she's rented, and the guys will be probably staging them at the King's Crown. And then we're going to shuttle all the guests to the ceremony site. And the ceremony is going to be incredible. It's at the tip of the island, so you have this beautiful view of the Gulf. And Maria really wanted to cover her guests. She didn't really want them the element with the sun and everything, so we came up with these custom bamboo covering, which are covered in canvas, and we stained the bamboo to match the bamboo chairs, and I actually built these coverings for the guests. So this will be over each side of the aisle, and the aisle will be exposed, and there will be a bamboo walkway up to where I'm setting up staging at the end of the walkway where the grass ends and onto the sand. We're going to do a custom stage there, which will also be covered in bamboo, and I will also have a covering over the bride and groom with a canvas top on that as well. For the floral, I'm doing all green cymbidium orchids, hydrangea roses. Her bouquet is going to be stunning. And from there, the guests will be shuttled over to the King's Crown lawn for the cocktail hour. And during the cocktail hour, we're having flamethrower entertainment. We're doing the furniture's being brought over from the pool areas, and she's using their cabanas, and we're lining. She bought lanterns and all candles and hydrangea balls will line the walkway, and all lanterns are going to be it's all going to be candle lit, and we're keeping that with more of a low centerpiece. We're going to do tons of orchids, lots of hydrangea for that area. Then everyone's going to walk in from there, and as you walk into the King's Crown, there's a separate room that they need to walk through, almost like a foyer, but really not, but it's kind of a foyer area. In that area, I'm creating this huge tree of orchids where the guests will walk up to, there'll be a round table there, and they'll have sand on it, and on the sand they're going to get their name cards will be on a scallop shell, and we're having those, a calligrapher do those for us, where you get your place card. The tables are going to be square tables with custom linens, mahogany chairs, and the chairs are being rented in, and we're doing slip covers for the seat cushions that match the napkins, which match the linens, so everything was custom made for that. I'm doing orchid chandeliers over the tables, which will be LED lit, And then I'm bringing in a lighting package, which is going to be all amber lit for lighting around the room and just the lighting itself. Then we're going to do dinner first and then go into a after hours party and kind of an after party. She didn't want to do all the elements at one time, so there's a separate room at the King's Crown where it's all hardwood floors, so we're doing the band in there. The band it's a 7-piece band, which will play for dinner, but we will actually use them. They will actually they're just going to play soft music for dinner, and then we're going to do all the formals after dinner. We will do the first dance, and all the guests will then go into the lounge area, which we're making into a South Beach themed kind of lounge area. We've rented the South Beach furniture, glow tables, there'll be the ice bar. She's doing several different ice sculptures. He's bringing in lit columns. It's going to be a phenomenal after party, which I think is pretty extensive. And then also she's doing, for Sunday, she's doing a Sunday brunch, and that's when she'll be saying goodbye to all of her guests. And this is going to be an over-the-top wedding. I mean, just from the food to the floral to every element she's doing, she's really truly spared no expense, and I definitely do feel this is an awesome over-the-top wedding.